In a quiet town near the banks of the Cross River, where the evenings smelled of rain-soaked earth and palm wine, lived Etim Okon, a man in his early 50s whose life was built on honesty, loyalty, and quiet sacrifice. Etim was known by everyone as a good man. He had the kind of face that carried tired smiles and patient eyes, the eyes of a man who had worked all his life and asked for little in return. He was a civil servant nearing retirement, disciplined and humble. His pride was his modest bungalow and his family. His wife Anwan was the light of his home, a soft-spoken woman with a gentle laugh and a strength that held the family together. They had been married for over 25 years. Their love was not loud or dramatic. It was steady, built through years of shared struggles, miscarriages, laughter, unpaid bills, and prayers whispered at night. Etim's closest friend was Bassey Ekanem, a man he had known since their teenage years. They grew up together, shared school benches, chased dreams side by side, and survived the hard years when jobs were scarce and hope was thinner than paper. Etim trusted Bassey like a brother. When Bassey lost his wife to illness, it was Etim who paid hospital bills, stood by the graveside, and opened his home to him. That kindness would later become Etim's undoing. Bassey began spending more time in Etim's house. At first it was innocent, a grieving man seeking warmth, conversation, and escape from loneliness. Anwan welcomed him with respect, serving him food and speaking to him with the courtesy expected in their culture. She saw him as family, nothing more, but grief can twist the human heart in dangerous ways. Slowly, Bassey's eyes began to linger. He noticed the patience in Anwan's voice, the way she listened without judgment, the warmth she gave freely without asking for anything in return. In his broken state, he mistook kindness for affection. Loneliness turned into desire. Desire turned into obsession. He began to envy Etim. Why did Etim deserve such a woman? Why did life give him peace, while Bassey slept each night with memories and bitterness? These questions poisoned his thoughts. He started telling himself lies, convincing himself that Anwan would be happier with him, that Etim did not truly see her worth. One evening, after too much palm wine, Bassey confessed his feelings to Anwan. She was shocked, hurt, and afraid. With trembling lips, she rejected him firmly, reminding him of his friendship with her husband and the shame such thoughts carried. She begged him never to speak of it again. That night, she told Etim everything, crying as she spoke. Etim was heartbroken, not just by the betrayal, but by the pain in his wife's eyes.